So today we're going to be reviewing and testing this GOOLOO GT3000 jump starter. I've used a lot of the GOOLOO products and have been very impressed with all of them, to be honest, and this one is no different. The company did send me this for this review, but you'll still be getting my full and honest opinion. This thing is incredibly easy to use. It has 3000 peak current, and then it can work on a 10-liter maximum gas engine and an 8-liter diesel engine capacity. So very powerful device that you can use to jump, not only jumpstart your car, but also works as a power bank and has a flashlight built in as well. Comes in this nice little sturdy box. When you go through and open this, inside of the box, I've already gone through and opened this, but there's the instruction manual, and this comes in really handy, especially for looking at the different indicators and what they mean. You do have a nice little case to keep everything together. You have the device itself, and with this device, as I mentioned, you can go through and charge different things. So you have two USB ports here where you can go through and charge cell phones, computers, stuff like that. And then you can go through and turn this on here. It has the battery indicator, which is really nice. And then it will show you other indicators based on when you have this plugged in, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a minute. And then there is this boost button that you may or may not need to use, sometimes depending on if you need to give the battery a little bit more of a boost. Most of the time I don't use this as much, but it's good to have that handy there. And then on top of that, you have, of course, the jumper cables. And then it does come as well with a car charger, so you can plug this into your car, and a USB to USB-C charger and a USB-C to USB-C charger. Now, if this is your first time using this, it is incredibly easy. Now, this battery actually isn't dead, but I will go through and demonstrate exactly how this does work, just so you have an idea. So the first thing to do is to go through and open up this bottom flap here, grab the jumper cables, and then you can go through and plug them in right here. Oh, I do want to call out when you do turn this on, if you wanted to turn on the flashlight as well, real quick. Oops. If you hold this down for like 2 seconds, then the flashlight turns on. You can click it again. There's lots of different functions there. Side note, real quick. But once you have the jumper cables on, you want to make sure that this is on. You're seeing the battery indicator here. From this point, you're going to go through and put on the positive and negative. So we're going to put on the red here, just like this. And then we will then go through and put on the black. And then as soon as we do that, you're going to notice that it's going to come up with this little indicator here telling us that this is ready, meaning it's going through and it's ready to go through and jump your car. So from here, I can go through and get my car and start it. If for whatever reason it doesn't start the first time, let these stay on here for a little bit to give it a little bit more juice, or you can hit the boost button. Now, if you plug this in for whatever reason and you are getting different signals or indicators here, that's where this manual comes in handy, and they have a really good, I really love the way they have this manual laid out. You can see here on this very first screen, it tells you everything that all the different display instructions that you may be getting. And then on top of that, if for whatever reason you get some sort of error message, it tells you exactly what to do. Like if you're getting no beeps, beep 1, beep 2, beep 3, it walks you through the steps on how to do that. So very impressed with this thing. I've used it to jump quite a few dead batteries. It's always nice to have something like this in your car, especially because then you're not limited by if you're parked up against a garage and you can't get access to it. I have one of these in my garage and one in my car and one in my wife's car as well, actually. It's good peace of mind to know if the battery ever does die that we can jump it really quickly, and this does a great job on those. So once it's gone through and gotten jumped, once you go through and start it, then all you need to do is take these out and then put it back into the case, and you are good to go. You can go through and unplug this like this. Like I said, can't recommend this enough. Would definitely recommend one for every car that you have, honestly.